All right. What is going on, people? So, Moontime Dweller here. Playing some Magic Online. Welcome, welcome. I should be more prepared. As y'all saw the menu today, going to be playing some 7 Forest Goblin Charbelcher. Computer is really behind right now. Come on now. Wake up, buddy. Sorry, folks. My computer's a little slow, running Twitch, OBS, Magic Online all at the same time. Makes it run a little hot, but it's just getting used to it, kind of warming up. Alright. Yep. Okay. So we got Goblin Charbelcher lined up right here. If nobody's ever played this deck before, it's only got 7 lands in the whole deck. So, I only have 7 forests, and it's based off of Goblin Charbelcher. So you pay 4 to play it, and you tap 3. You reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. And then the Charbelcher does damage equal to the target, creature or player, equal to the number of cards that you revealed until you got the land card. Then, if you reveal a mountain, it's doubled. In Modern, it's very difficult to make it so that a mountain or a stomping ground is your last land, and it's just not worth worrying about the second part of the Charbelcher card. The first part is really, really the basis of the deck. So, that's a really super fun card. It got, not itself got banned, but it's a big reason why Seething Song and Rite of Flame and other cards are banned, in addition to Storm. Goblin Charbelcher is a reason also why a lot of those rituals and stuff are banned in Modern. Plan B, Wurmcoil Engine. I mean, pretty simple. 6/6, Death Touch, Lifelink. Makes 2 creatures when it dies. Fun times. Now, these are also kind of turn 1 forests, if you have them. You use them in turn 0, you reveal them in turn 0, and you get 1 green in your first main step. Granted, they're stuck in your hand for a little while, but they can also be really useful. Like against spirits, I've seen, because it has reach, 6/7 vigilance reach. It's actually won me a few matches, as much as people don't want to admit it when they've lost to Chancellor of the Tangle. They have. The rest of the deck is Ancient Stirrings, because, your win conditions are colorless. So, Ancient Stirrings is nowhere near as good in this deck as it is in, like, KCI or Tron or, something like that has a lot of colorless cards in it. This is, I'm really only looking for my win conditions or forest. Now, I do have 2 other artifacts that are just ramp cards, so it kind of helps with the numbers of possibly getting a colorless card. And then after sideboard, you can get Damping Sphere and catch that off the Stirrings. Next up, we got Arbor Elf. I mean, pretty common when it comes to ramp. So you've got the guy that helps it, Utopia Sprawl. I mean, they're pretty much hand in hand, and a lot of times if you play those, a combination of those 2 on turn 1 and 2, you look like green-red Panza for the first few turns. And as weird as it sounds to say, opponents will play differently against you if they think that you're playing with green-red Panza, which is a lot more serious and a lot better of a deck than this deck. And they'll play, a lot tighter, a lot more conservatively, while you can just kind of go nuts and get all your lands and Charbelcher them. Next up, we got a lot of 1-drop, just search your library cards. Just search your library for a basic, reveal it, put it in your hand. It does have Morbid, and you can put the land onto the battlefield if you'd like, if you've lost a creature. Only way we can trigger that is through Sakura Tribuilder, or of course if we lose another creature throughout the game, but this is like the only voluntary way to do it. Otherwise, I have 5 fog effects. I got 2 actual fogs and 3 haze of pollens. I mean, I don't have any graveyard hate in the sideboard, and what I've found out is that a lot of the graveyard decks, Dredge and, the Bridgevine and, all the decks that use that and utilize the graveyard usually, other than Storm, usually are winning through combat eventually. And so and then there are a lot of aggro decks too out there in Modern, so I've got 5 fog effects. Next up is Traverse the Ulvenweld. Very good for just a basic straight up first turn. An ideal hand is to get, if you don't have any land, you can actually take 0 land hands and you can take a Chancellor. And if you have a Chancellor and a Traverse or like a Caravan Vigil, you're doing pretty well because you can get 2 of your lands out very quickly. I already talked about Utopia Sprawl. Here's the artifact that I was talking about. It just comes in tapped. It's not really a very great card, but it helps with Ancient Stirrings, and you can go find a basic through it. Wurmcoil Charbelcher, very well-known card. I mean, it's kind of like a mini fog in this deck also. You can block like a big threat that they bring it at you, and then you can go find a land at the same time. One of my favorite cards that's been printed in the past few years, Heroic Intervention. Oh my gosh, this can be so good against like green-red Ponza, against things that are going after your lands, because lands are probably your most valuable part of this deck. And also, when you have Charbelcher or something like that, and they go to, Kolaghan's Command It, you can use Heroic Intervention. So I used to sideboard them, but I really, really, really like main decking them. And, same reason for Dismember. This is just good for, like, combo decks and decks that just really rely on certain creatures to overrun you, like Azuri, with Elves or any of the Storm creatures or something like that. Just, like, huge pillars of decks. I have tried a third Dismember. It does work, at times, but I really like more ramp at this. This is probably one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. Nissa's Pilgrimage, 3 mana. It's a Cultivate, more or less. You can go find 2 forests, and 1 on the battlefield, 1 in your hand. But if you have Spell Mastery, you can go get 3 forests. 3 forests is essentially half the land base. So once you're playing that, you're doing pretty well. Recross the Paths is an extremely strong card in this deck. From Morningtide, nobody plays it. 3 mana, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land. You put it onto the battlefield untapped, and then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. In any order. And then you clash with your opponent. Clashing is when you reveal the top card of your library, and whoever has the highest cost wins the clash, and if you win the clash, you get Recross the Paths to return to your hand. Now, this is a card to really, really talk about. If you have all of the lands out of your deck, doesn't even matter if they're in play, if they're in your hand or in your graveyard or in just out of the deck, this card will let you legally stack your deck. Yes, it lets you legally stack your deck. If you don't have any lands in the deck, you reveal the whole deck to your opponent. Granted, they do get to see your entire deck, but then you get to put cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Now, when you pick up your whole deck, you put the first card on the bottom that you want, and then everything else goes on the bottom of it. It comes on top. So, really, really fun card. Goblin Charbelcher, we've already talked about. That's the win condition. Wurmcoil is the other win condition. And Chancellor is kind of like a third win condition, more or less. Alright, going to move on to the sideboard here. What is going on, Scientist? I am really glad to see you, brother. Doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. My weekend's going to be up as of tomorrow. Going to have to work tomorrow, so everybody's going to have fun sleeping in, going to church, whatever. I'm going to be working, but it's okay. Next up on the sideboard, we got Nature's Claim and Fracturing Gust. I found out that Boggles and Affinity and Lantern Control and all that kind of stuff were very difficult to deal with. So Fracturing Gust helps with that, and Nature's Claim helps with, of course, just spot removal, like Detention Sphere and things like that. Just especially like Stony Silence. Cards that really shut me down, like Phyrexian Revoker or Pithing Needle, something like that shut down a specific card in the deck. Damping Sphere, I mean Tron and Storm, come on. This is one of the best sideboard cards that has been printed in years. I really like Leyline a lot, Leyline of Sanctity. gets me around burn, and it also gets me around a lot of discard decks. Thoughtseize and Inquisition were a huge problem. Mardu Pyromancer, Grixis, Jund, 8-rack, all kinds of different things that were targeting me and making me discard my hand. That's a huge problem. So it solves Burn's problem. Also, I did have a problem gaining life outside of Wurmcoil Engine. So that's what we're going with there. And Gaia's Revenge is my revenge on control decks. Can't be countered. 8/5 haste. Also can't be targeted by non-green spells or abilities from non-green sources. I mean, really, it's all it can be hit by is like Wrath of God type spells and like Maelstrom Pulse, and things like that, like Gaze of Granite and stuff like that. Gaia's Revenge is fantastic. Oh, I guess like Beast Within would hit it too. Desert Twister. I don't think Desert Twister's in Modern, but yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So this is a really fun deck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play a league with it. I don't really play leagues with this deck very often. I just kind of chuck this deck around in the one-on-one leagues or one-on-one queues a lot of times, just to give me a little break from Merfolk. Merfolk's, don't get me wrong, Merfolk is so much fun, but I don't get tired of it. But it's nice to have a couple different things to do. Yeah, I'm not trying to be as loud tonight, y'all. I've got neighbors right now. My the way I live right now, I live in a duplex, and the person that owns the whole house is not here normally, like regularly, and they're here now. So, and the way my house is set up, the living room where I'm streaming, of course, backs up to their bedroom. So. Gonna do my best to be a little bit quieter than normal. How's the old Twitch thing going here? Let's see. Is it gonna show it? Holy jeez. Okay, there we go. I was wondering if anybody was there. Alright, get me back on to Magic. Here we go. Cool. Perfect timing. Look at that. Loving it. Ooh, hey now. I don't know what is with my computer. Sometimes it just... I'll minimize boxes and they just come back without me clicking them. I don't understand it. Where's the game? Okay. Wow. Computer is running so slow. Alright, so this is like a decent hand. I mean... It's not fantastic. Kind of weird that we drew 2 forests when we have 7 forests in the whole deck. Hey, scientist, did you play Friday Night Magic at all, or I guess last night? Alright, so I dropped an Arbor Elf there. Next turn, usually you want to go Arbor Elf into Sprawl. If you ever played with Green-Red Ponza or any kind of deck that uses the Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl combination, usually want to do that so you can get your second forest out, tap the 1 forest, put the Sprawl on the 1, and that way you have 4 mana on turn 2. Potentially. Potentially. Didn't quite work out there, but it's okay. I was getting ready to drop my whole hand, but not going to work out now. It's okay, though. Little do they know how much Path to Exile actually helps me. Just gonna play Arbor Elf here. And a Traverse. Just to make sure I can get possibility of a Charbelcher here. Ooh, got one. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Gotta make sure we click it right, though. Alright, okay. The way that comes up is so weird. It's like a huge box and then just 4 cards. Alright, so next turn, I might go for the win here. It's not guaranteed. No, I don't have the 7 lands out yet, but I will have 7 mana available if I have Arbor Elf still in play, which is a big if. Yeah, they Lightning Helix the Elf. That's fine. They're tapped out right now, though, so I'm going to go with Goblin Charbelcher right now and see if that works. This is obviously some kind of like Jeskai control deck or something, so you know it was only a matter of time before they counterspelled it or something. Now, if they have a Braid in their main deck, yeah, that might work. Electrolyze, yep, that works too. Heroic Intervention, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm actually gonna... Well, I should probably do it during their turn. Never know if they have, like, something to stifle the ability. Oh, only did 1 damage there. That was rough. That was rough. Trying to beat them fairly with this deck is pretty bad sometimes. Feels pretty bad. Alright. We're going to get another shot here. We're going to get another shot with the People's Cannon. Here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright. Do we have enough mana to search it out? Oh, man. We do. Will they let it happen? Oh, they let it happen. They let it happen. Oh, man. Feels so good to beat control decks sometimes. See, that's all 7 lands out of the deck. And watch this. This is... Got him! Got him! Turn 5, Goblin Charbelcher beats Jeskai control. You saw it here first, folks. You saw it here first. Oh my god, I love this deck. Okay, so we saw Path to Exile. I usually take out Wurmcoil Engine when I see Path to Exile and bring in Gaia's Revenge. Perfect replacement because of counterspells. This was like a red-blue. I feel like they're gonna... Let's see. They're gonna target my stuff for sure, so Heroic Intervention will be good. I don't know if I need... I mean, I think they're gonna bring in Detention Sphere, so I feel like Nature's Claim will be good. So I'm cool with actually bringing out like the actual fogs. And I'll bring in the claims. And I'm still got 1 spot, so I think a lot of their cards are going to have like a lot of their creatures that I'm going to want to get rid of are going to have hexproof. So get rid of Dismember. I'll play with 3 ley lines. Just in case. Who knows? Jeskai control, boo, but we wrecked them. We wrecked them. I don't even care if I lose that match. I don't even care. I mean, Like, they don't even know what just hit them. Don't even care. Usually because they're not going to know what hit them either with Gaia's Revenge. They're gonna tap out and counterspell my Goblin Charbelcher or whatever, and I'm just gonna crush them. It's insane. Like, this deck is not like unbeatable by any means. You know, if it was, it'd be on the Pro Tour. But I have actually made it halfway competitive, and I think it's really fun. So we got a Leyline and 2 forests and some searchability and a Charbelcher. So I really cannot complain much. And the Gaia's Revenge. I love it. I love it. So, in the sideboard, after the sideboard here, with Leylines, especially if you don't get them in the opening hand, a lot of times I like to pick white with Utopia Sprawl, because, of course, then you can cast them. In this instance, however, I might go with green. I think I'm going to go with white. That's fine. We'll be okay. You know, they might have a lot of some type of disenchantability. It'll be interesting to see how important it is to get rid of Leyline to them. You know, let's see if I can say that correctly. How high up, like, you know, how important it is for them to get rid of Leyline. That's how you got to say it, right? Yeah. Okay. That's how you speak English. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I just ramble and say nothing while still talking a lot. Okay, so we're getting into Crypticville, and this is not fun. This is where Gaia's Revenge shines. So we got 5 mana here. I'm cool with going with this. And a Stirrings. Hope to get a Forest. Ugh. Yeah, see, I whiff more often than not with this with Ancient Stirrings. That's exactly what I was talking about. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure I could make it better by putting more colorless cards in here. But I'm just not really trying to focus on that. I'm really trying to focus on just getting the 7 forests out, you know. I feel like I've got enough targets in the deck. Alright, so we got 2 forests left in the deck. We're in Crypticville. Oh boy, we got 2 Gaia's Revenges. This could be fun. So I've only got 6 mana though. Let's see what they got. I'm not scared of a counterspell. I've lived my life playing against counterspells. Okay, so if we can get one more land, we're going to slam these Gaia's Revenges, and it's going to be so much fun. Well, we'll pass the turn, because I'm going to counterspell whatever you play. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, they're playing something. Stony Silence. Oh man. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Draw me something fun. Damn it. I just need something to get me that 7th land out of my deck. Or 6th or 7th land out of my deck. Come on, man. Come on. We can do this. Ugh. I mean, this is going to get counterspelled, but it's okay. We'll take it. Wow, they actually let that happen? Third Gaze Revenge on top. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll leave the Gaze Revenge on top. Just so they'll be really scared. I mean, it can be exiled. I mean, I'm not worried about it. It can get hit by, whatever that new one is. Settle the Wreckage. Like, I'm not worried if I lose. But this will be super fun if I do win. Alright. Let's do it. What you got? Like, traditionally I would think they have stone nothing for this. This is great. Outside of, like, Wraths. Yeah. Wrath or Settle the Wreckage. Or, like, Unsubstantiate. Yeah, or like Venser or something like that. Something that counters, or not counters it, but it returns it, while it's on the stack. I guess Cryptic would work too. I mean, that's fine. Like, whatever. Play a Cryptic. Play a Cryptic. Come on. You never see this card, and that's so funny. I love how much people stumble when they play against a card they don't really see very often. And I mean, they should be stumbling. I would stumble too after, cards I'm not expecting. But it's one of my favorite parts of Magic. Ever. 1-0, taking out Jeskai Control, baby. Loving it. If I could have 4 more of those matches, I would take them all damn day. All damn day. I don't know if anybody's in the chat here, but that was hilarious. Alright, so we got a Chancellor and 2 lands. And 2 searching effects. And Chancellor. I mean, wouldn't want to take 6 cards and, regret not taking this. Even though it's kind of mediocre. I'm just going to go turn 1 Wurmcoil Charbelcher. That's really all you could do here. If you want to utilize the forest. I mean, sometimes you can, of course, like in that instance, I could have gotten away with not showing the Chancellor. Alright, we're playing against Tron. Oh man, I'm going to need to pick it up here. This is not good. I mean, I'm going to have 5 lands out of my deck. Yeah, sure, but I'm going to need like a win condition soon. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. See, because they always get what they need. Tron is out of control. Yep. And they have Ancient Stirrings. Because, that's how Tron goes. Okay, they got just another chromatic thingy. Thingy-madoodler. Alright, well, I can get all of my lands out of the deck now. Well, that's good. Now just need win condition. Yeah, turn 3 and 4, it's pretty consistently got all the 7 lands out of the deck, but it's just like like half the time it's kind of a problem because I don't have anything to do with it. Like if I draw a Wurmcoil here, yeah, it's great, it's fantastic. But it can also get Karned, you know, hit by Karn. I'm not gonna say Karned. It can get hit by Karn very easily. Then crack the sphere here, and maybe another Ancient Stirring, or like an actual Ancient Stirrings, or Sylvan Scrying, I guess. Yeah, Sylvan Scrying. Okay, so we're gonna have 6 lands out. If I draw a Wurmcoil, that would be fantastic. If not, what can you do? Nothing. I can't do anything. Okay, that's okay. Hoping to just draw Charbelcher here, and hoping to have them not have like Karn or something. If they do have Karn, I can actually use Heroic Intervention here, so it might actually be okay. Oof. Ulamog. Oh man, that is rough. Okay, tapping 5 mana, playing Sphere. So you got 4. Alright, you got a worm, you got something. What you got? Seems like a worm. Walking Ballista for 3. Okay. I'm actually going to dismember that. I mean, I'm probably going to take Dismember out because they don't really have much of anything to dismember other than that kind of stuff. Ooh, and they didn't even save it for the damage. There's my Wurmcoil. But I'm going to play Chancellor. Because they know I have it. That's the thing. And I think it kills Ugin, right? If they play Ugin, it just comes out with 6 or 7 loyalty. So it, I mean, yeah, they have to target it also with the Ulamog. Oh man, maybe I should have saved up for the Ulamog and used Heroic Intervention. Yeah, that probably would have been a better play. I forgot they got Ulamog already. Damn. Tron's tough matchup. Yeah, I definitely should have held up for Heroic Intervention there. Because then I could have had actually a chance of drawing Charbelcher and just going off and winning. Ah, damn. I'm going to feel real bad if I draw Charbelcher here. Granted, I might still actually be able to win if I do draw Charbelcher, but it'll take 2 turns, you know, so let's hope for the best. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little better. I'm going to lose 20 cards. Well, that's fine. See what else they got. Because I could at least fog. And if a bunch of my Charbelchers are gone, yeah, I lost 2 of them right there. That sucks. Okay, so I gotta get real lucky and draw Charbelcher here. And I can play it and then get attacked again. And then be at 3 cards, or 2 cards in my deck. But if they just have Karn here, then it's just over. Yeah. You can target something if you want, but I'm going to heroic intervention it. Oh, boo. Okay. They're just playing their hand out. Interesting. I mean, I'm cool to see the as much information as possible. It seems like they're just playing mono green. All right, so that's the end of that one. Yeah, we'll move right along. That's fine. I don't. you ask how I play out of this with Charbelcher. I don't. What I was saying was right there was that the only way out there, scientist, was for me to actually use heroic intervention and not play the Chancellor, and then I could have saved my lands, and I would have had all 7 out, and then possibly drawn Charbelcher, and that's really my only way to win at that point. Right now, Damping Sphere is my way to win. That is how I win. I'm also going to take out 3 of the Wurmcoils and bring in 3 Revenges, because they can't be targeted by Karn. They can be removed by Ugin and All Is Dust and a lot of the other cards, but they can't be targeted by Karn, and that's actually kind of relevant. However, let's see. Dismember actually did work out pretty well. I don't think Walking Ballista would have really done anything, though. So, I think I can rationalize taking 1 out and keeping 2 Wurmcoils in. And I like to think I can take out the actual fogs here and bring in the Nature's Claims. That's kind of a common sideboard technique for me to replace that. The maps might not be as necessary right now. Down to 62. The sprawls are actually kind of a setback right now too. But I'm going to cut a Dismember and maybe just 1 sprawl. Yeah, I think that's okay. Because Sprawl can get, removed by Karn. Well, Karn can hit anything, obviously, but if a land has a Sprawl on it, that's like a 2-for-1 for them. So, it's kind of difficult. Hey, dude, scientist, don't worry, man. I've only been playing this deck for probably about 3 months or so, both in paper and online. But I've been jamming it pretty hard, and this isn't really like a normal deck list or anything like that. I have made this my own. A lot of people use a lot of like Wall of Roots type cards and things that don't actually search out lands. They go and get, they actually just produce lands all by themselves. So, as much as I'd love to keep this, I can't. Damn. There's no searching here. There's no nothing. I mean, I can interrupt their map if they play a map early on. But this is not good. This is not good. Alright. What you got there, opponent? You ready to mulligan too, or you want to... I wish we could pick to do friendly mulligans, but we can't. We can't. We're not at the kitchen table anymore. Let's see. Let's order this a little better. There we go. That makes me feel a little better. I guess the pizza guy showed up or something. Maybe Chinese food. Jimmy John's. I don't know. Whatever it is, man. Get back. I want to play. Stop it. Your Tron deck is not that fun. I just want to get this match over with. Come on. Staring at 2 damping spheres, but only 1 damn land. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is ridiculous. Alright. Oh, man. Wish I had like another game I could just pull up and just start playing if somebody makes me wait longer than like 30 seconds or something. Because I am terribly impatient. Alright, so they mulligan to 6. That kind of makes me more mulligan to 5. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to see what happens here. I have a little faith. I like having faith in my decks. Ugh. Faith in I don't like having faith in Gaia's Revenge. That's not good in this match. I mean, it's okay in this match, but you know, not right now. Not right now. Go away. Come back later though. Played a map. That's a sphere. I don't care about that card. Actually, I kind of do. I don't know. No. No, that's terrible. Alright, we're just going to destroy it. Considering they might have, like, an ancient, what is it? Ancient Stirrings or a Sylvan Scrying. They might have another one, but it might set them back a turn. So, we'll see what happens. 2 power plants, eh? Ooh, doggy, I might have set them back a turn. Look at that. Getting punished for only putting 7 lands in my deck. This is not good. And just for y'all keeping score at home, you get punished severely if you only put 7 lands in your deck. In any other deck, you would get punished even worse. But in this deck, it's... yeah. 1 drop. Oh, wow, we actually got a forest? That's amazing. That's amazing. So they do get O-Stone. I mean, it's way late for Damping Sphere, even though they already have 3 power plants and a mine out. No idea. I guess Walking Ballista for 2. That's probably what's happening right now. I think that's what's definitely... oh, Thought Knots here. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I guess Mono Green does do that in the sideboard. Forget about that. Just got a Charbelcher. That's funny. They just exiled a Charbelcher from my hand, and, yeah. It's back! So this is the mini fog thing I was talking about. You can just kind of block with Sakura Tri-Builder and also get a land out of it. So saving 4 damage and getting a free land is pretty flippin' awesome if you ask me. No! We don't need you! Go away! What are you doing? Do you even work here? What are you doing? Oh, you're just putting that thing on there? Okay, I don't care. Whatever. Do what you gotta do, bud. Destroy my Damping Sphere. I dare yous. I dare yous. Okay, so they're gonna probably pop the stone here. Either during my turn or their turn, whatever it is. Probably during the end of my turn, just to make sure I don't play anything. If they do that, though, I'm actually going to use Heroic Intervention, so this is going to be really funny. This could be considerably funny. It's like, I'm not even scared. Oblivion Stone? What? Huh? Your card's good? I didn't know that. They didn't even... What the hell are they doing? Okay, whatever. Sylvan's crying for Urza's tower. Yep. But guess what, Tron? Damping Sphere makes things wet and disgusting and not able to tap for a lot of mana. Oh, man. This is fun. Aerate. So they can't destroy... They can't use the stone as of right now. So I'm going to be able to use Recross the Paths. That is totally cool with me. And I can use Heroic Intervention still. And I got Goblin Charbelcher on top. It's always pretty sweet. Let's see, next turn. Yeah, I'm going to be drawing another Charbelcher. I probably should have maybe put it on the bottom there, but it's okay. Going to 8. Hazel Pollen might have been a good call, but they would have popped the stone. So, that would not have been good. Goblin Charbelcher, huh? Well, we can't protect everything and play it, so I'm just gonna cycle this Haze of Pollen. Probably shouldn't, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Oh. Oh, no. That's not good. No, it's not. Alright, well, we're gonna be going to 4 here, and I just got rid of my one fog that I had, so may not have been smart, but whoever said Charbelcher could get 5-0 in a modern league, though. You gonna go for it? He's gonna go for it. Got him. I mean, he still has 6 mana, so I mean, I don't know what 7 mana now. I mean, Karn's still coming out. Like, I don't understand why they're. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. And see, this is where they'll get 2 for 1. They'll probably hit the land. Yeah. Like, at this point, Damping Sphere doesn't even matter. And I'm at 4, and I'm dead. Okay, well, we tried. Tron's really bad matchup for this deck. Because of what you see. I mean, they're just like we are. Just big mana, really fast. And their threats are better and more expensive and more versatile and stronger and, you know, just better all around in general. Charbelcher is literally just like when you see just a bunch of bumbling idiots fill up a cannon with a bunch of forks and just metal objects and just garbage and fire it at like the other ship or something. That's all it is. It's really all this is. But 1-1 is, I mean, I'm happy so far. I'm totally fine with this. Could have probably played a little better there against Tron, but I don't think I could have won the match there. If I had won that game, that would have probably put him on tilt, and maybe I could have won the match, but I don't know. You would have run out the Belcher there, Ribbon? Why would you have done that? Because they would be able to deal with it, wouldn't they? I can't remember where I was in the game, but I think they had a way to deal with it. Oh, they had the Oblivion Stone. So if I had played the Goblin Charbelcher, I wouldn't have been able to use Heroic Intervention to save my permanents. That's what it was. That was like the main reason I didn't play Charbelcher. I mean, I'm okay with this. No Chancellors in sight. No Wurmcoils in sight. No Charbelchers in sight. But lots and lots of mana. I will take it all day long. Well, thank you for joining me, Riban. I don't think you've actually been in my stream before. Thank you very much for joining me, man. Or lady. I'm not sure. Sorry. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize, you jerk. Just can't just play Magic. You gotta start ahead of me, huh? I see how it is. Okay, alright. I see how it is. Oh no. They got rid of Sprawl. That's actually probably one of the most useless cards in the hand right now. Well, actually now we could have used it, but that's okay. Going for Traverse into the Elven Weld. Elven Wald? Elven Wald. Yeah. Elven Wald. Yeah, not Elven Weld. Ugh, gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? What is this garbage? Okay, so this is 8 rack, huh? Okay. So they exile land from their graveyard, and Hostile Desert becomes a 3/4 until end of turn. Wow, that is so cool. Holy crap. Wow. I didn't even know that existed. That must be really new. Yeah, that looks like a set I'm not really familiar with. What is going on here? This is different art. Where's the doll? The doll is no... What is going on here, Magic Online? You got all kinds of weird craziness going on. Seeing a different Helm of Obedience out. Just scaring me. Alright, well, this is going to be a tough game 1. 8 rack will crush me. In the sideboard, I'm going to have to like mulligan down to ley lines, and that's really going to be my main way to win here. Because once they make me discard my lands, they make me, or my cards in my hand, they just start destroying my lands, and I'm pretty weak to that, so this could be pretty tough. Pretty tough. Taking damage next turn. Alright, here we go, here we go. We're gonna get something good here. Oh, that's right, I've already got, Delirium through discarding. Okay, I forgot about that. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting interaction. Okay, so, there's nothing else I can play, so I might as well just get Sakura Tribe Elder and play it. Go find another land. And Ancient Stirrings. Ugh. Rough. Rough. That's okay, though. Thoughtseize the Chancellor out of my hand. That's fine. Whatever. Don't care. Alright. Taking a bunch of damage here. Going 14. Alright. Shrieking Affliction, huh? Okay. Ooh, Dismember, you are terrible right now. Taking, what, 9 damage now through this? Or no, I guess 7 damage. Take 2, 4, 7, yeah. Oh man, we're getting there, but it's going slow. It is slow going. The reason I'm doing this, searching up the creature and then getting the land, is to thin out the deck and possibly get Charbelcher as soon as possible. But at this rate, I am dying in 2 turns. 1 turn, actually. So taking 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's game. Okay. Yep. Yeah, pretty rough matchup there. Ancient Stirrings and Vigil, and yeah, so weren't really going anywhere. Oh, did have Charbelcher on top, but we'd be searching and shuffling and stuff, so. Definitely Leyline. I mean, that's gonna happen. This member's gonna come out. I feel like I need the creatures, you know, just as another way to win. And the Fog's gonna come out. But Haze of Pollen will stay in. Everything else will stay in. Nature's Claim will come in. And Fracturing Gust will actually both be pretty good too. I forget about those. Yeah, I think Haze of Pollen will actually be pretty good to come out here. They're not really winning through targeting my stuff. And Heroic Intervention, one of them can probably come out because I think this deck might have like white in the sideboard and might have like a couple of white, you know, black-white spells to remove stuff with, but nothing really to speak of. I can take out a map and bring in the other intervention if I'm really worried about it. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. I'm kind of tempted to bring in the Revenges and keep as many worms in as possible and just have as many win conditions in as possible. Because this is a very difficult deck to beat. But at the same time, you're not going to have all your lands. Like, they're going to play Smallpox. That's going to happen. Got 2 Leylines in this hand and got a Forest. That's actually okay. I think I'm going to keep this. This is pretty strong. So they might actually splash green. I've also seen 8-rack decks have green, and of course for Abrupt Decay and, you know, Maelstrom Pulse and, you know, things like that. Now, Leyline's not going to completely shut them down. You know, like I said, Smallpox will definitely still hit us, and I think there are some other cards that say each player discards, or each opponent discards. But, you know, all of the big ones, Raven's Crime and the 8, you know, Inquisition and Thoughtseizes and all that kind of stuff, that's gonna go to the wayside. So they're mulliganing to 6. Really had to think about it too. They kept 2 Leylines. Here we go. Moving right along. Got an elf. That's pretty good. So, Tribe Elder next turn. And I don't know. Then it's just kind of uncharted territory from there on. Which cards in Modern do I think will get banned? Honestly, I mean, as far as what I want to get banned, I don't really want anything to get banned. If anything, I think maybe KCI could get banned. You know, the Crack Clan Ironworks. That's a possibility, but I don't see it happening. Let's see. There's really nothing that's like super oppressive to me. A lot of people are talking about Ancient Stirrings or like, you know, Gifts Ungiven. Maybe not a lot of people, but a lot of people are definitely talking about Ancient Stirrings. But I've heard rumblings of Gifts Ungiven and things like that because, you know, people lose a lot to Storm and lose a lot to certain decks, and they think that, you know, cards need to be banned. I think Modern's very strong right now. If anything, we could stand to unban some things. I'll just go ahead and pop it. That'll work. Ancient Stirrings, okay. Damn, didn't get anything there. I was hoping to get a forest or something. I guess I took out those artifacts. That would have been good to keep the artifacts in, I guess. Ugh. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes this deck is rough. You heard rumblings of Aether Vial, huh? Well, that would suck. Well, looks like Charbelcher might become my primary deck. What the hell, man? Can't just ban Aether Vial? What is... No. That's... If they ban Aether Vial, I mean, I'm not going to threaten to quit Magic by any means, but I'm going to be pretty upset. Because Aether Vial, I mean, it's like banning Cavern of Souls. Like, come on, you can't ban Cavern of Souls. That's like Tribal's only answer to these stupid counter decks. I mean, hell, if you want to ban Aether Vial or Cavern of Souls, ban Teferi too. Fuck Teferi. Like, Teferi is just as much of a threat as any of those other cards. Like... Control players are salty just because they got their favorite card unbanned that they've been talking about getting unbanned, Jace the Mind Sculptor, and it didn't do anything. It sucks. It's damn near unplayable in a lot of decks. I never thought I would ever say that, but it is. It's insane to say that. Yeah, Liliana's definitely rough here. Ratchet Bomb. Okay, whatever, dude. That's fine. I guess I missed them playing that a couple turns ago while I was ranting. Mainly because this is kind of a screwed match. I mean, I'm way behind. And I'll be discarding this Heroic Intervention. Just hoping they don't make me discard 2 cards this turn. That's all I'm hoping for. They have 2 cards left in their hand. They're definitely waiting for Ratchet Bomb to get up to 4. Shit. Well, that's the end of that one. Ba-deep, ba-deep, ba-deep. That's all, folks. Boo. Ugh. Through Leyline, they get the cards that they need anyway. Oh man, that feels bad. They didn't even get any of their cards. It's like they knew I was bringing in Leyline. That is absurd. Alright. That's fine, man. Whatever. I don't expect this deck to go fucking 5-0 or even 4-1 or even 3-2, honestly. Okay. Well, whatever. Screw it. I'll keep it going. But because they're going to get the bomb onto 4. And if I can... the Ratchet Bomb onto 4. And... I mean, I guess if I rip Charbelcher here... maybe. Maybe. But even then, I'm so far behind, it doesn't even matter. What are you tapping mana for? Oh, you're exiling a land. Does it exile a land from any graveyard? Oh, okay. I was going to say, this card is insane if it does it from either graveyard. Wow, I did rip Charbelcher. Alright, well. We're in the game. We're in the game. Yeah, because they can't target me with Lily. Okay. Well, they can, actually. Shit. Because they're going to pop Ratchet Bomb and destroy everything. Ah, damn it. Forgot. All of them are 4, man. They're all 4 costs. Fucking Ratchet Bomb, man. Come on, now. Ratchet Bomb just made this stream not safe for work. Fuck Ratchet Bomb. Actually, I think it was Teferi that made this stream officially not safe for work. God, I hate Teferi. Said, well, no, chatter of people who wanted Aether Vial banned, rumblings from them. However, yeah, I'd be upset too. Fuck yeah, I'd be upset, man. That deck is so wide. That card is so widely used in so many tribes, like slivers and you know, I mean, even off, you know, weird ones like warriors and, you know, merfolk, of course, and humans and spirits, and I mean, goblins even uses it sometimes. Elves, well, maybe not elves. Elves doesn't care about it, but you know, there are a hell of a lot of tribes that love Aether Vial. I mean, even if I was playing like an Illusions deck, I'd want to play Aether Vial, you know. But things like a Knights deck. A Knights deck is actually halfway competitive at an F&M because you have Aether Vials. Death and Taxes. Death and Taxes dies if you don't have Aether Vial. I mean, maybe it doesn't die, but it definitely loses a huge component. You can't ban Aether Vial. That's just... And it's even more asinine to ban Cavern of Souls. That just... Ugh. Okay, so we're going to have a pretty decent opening hand here. So I got the Chancellor, and I'm going to use this forest here that I got off the Chancellor. Play the Utopia Sprawl, and then you use the 2 on the Elder. And voila, you have 3 lands on your second turn. You have 3 mana on your second turn, and we're going to search for Pilgrimage, and we're going to get a whole bunch of other stuff too. So Noble Hierarch, yep, that works. Oh, I screwed up. I hit 6. Oh, damn. Oh well. We'll catch up. That was a misplay on my part. Did get a forest though. That's pretty good. Don't have any way to use this though. Damn. Well. That's what happens when you misplay sometimes, man. It happens. It's actually a huge part of Magic, and, you know, everybody that says that it's not is wrong. Okay, whatever that is. Corsair Crufix? Sure. So this seems like the green-white Valiant Town deck. It could be like the Raminamp Ruins, or whatever. Raminamp... Not Ruins. The Raminamp Excavator. Yeah. Or whatever it is. And then they do the whole Ghost Quarter and Forever kind of combo. That's gonna suck. That's gonna hurt a lot if they actually do have that combo. But it's okay. We're gonna play some fun stuff, and next turn, I don't know. I might play Belcher. So Tectonic Edge is useless unless they have straight up Ghost Quarter. That's going to be a problem. But if they have Tectonic Edge and Field of Ruin, I'm you know, I have no non-basics, so it's okay. Take 4. Go to 16. Take 4. Got it. Draw land? Am I going to get super lucky and draw land here? No. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine with dismembering this thing, going to 12, and using Pilgrimage to find my other lands. And if they actually, I don't know, if for some reason if they go crazy and play a bunch of stuff, then I'll be able to fog, and I'll be able to Charbelcher them next turn for the win, because I've got all 7 lands out of the deck. Dun, 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 dun. Hooray, Scavenging Ooze. That's totally not going to win you the game. Awesome. Fun times, bud. I'll take 1. Or 2. Yeah, you got 2 of them out. That's cool. Take 2. Go to 10. Unless you have Hitsugu's Second Right, which is a red card from Kamigawa block that nobody's played probably at all, even when it was in Standard, then you win. But I'm winning. I'm winning. I win. Hey, what's the name of this game anyway? I win. Bing bong bing. 7 forest. Got the mana. You are dead. Dead. Oh, this deck is so stupid. So, green-white value down. I mean, hell, I don't really have much of anything for this. I just kind of do what I do. I don't think they target me at all. If it's actually the combo, like the Devoted Druid combo, Damping Sphere really doesn't stop it. And Fracturing Gust and Nature's Claim, I mean, really just because they have some answer to my stuff. So I'm going to keep all my fogs in, all my heroic interventions in. And they're going to have Path to Exile, so I think Gaia's Revenge is good to come in again. So that leaves 1 spot open. And I'm cool with cutting maybe like 1 fog or like cutting 1 map. Cutting 1 map and bringing in the 2 claims. I don't think I'm going to need the Fracturing Gusts very much. Yeah, I think I'm cool with just the claims because, you know, I'll have it. It's relatively easy for me to actually get 2 cards out of my deck. You know, with Recross the Paths especially, this card actually is just so much stronger than people perceive it to be in this deck. In any other deck, it's pretty terrible. But in this deck, not bad. So, this is not a turn 1 Recross the Paths. This is like nothing. Don't even need to show the Chancellor here. I could mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan here just for science sake. Yeah, science sucks. Science sucks, man. Alright, mulligan to 5. There's a reason why I got through high school without taking chemistry. Dropping an elf. Got it. I'm going to do the same thing. But my elf is coming out of a different forest from the opposite direction as your elf. It's kind of like they're fighting. It's kind of interesting. This is like a Mortal Kombat fight right here. Sub-Zero faces Scorpion. Get over here! That was weird. Did my eyes just play trick on me or something? When they fetched that Wooded Foothills, I saw a Thought Knots here for like a half a second. That's weird as hell. Oh, 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 we don't like that card. We don't like that card. That's not our friend. We don't like Avid Mind Sensor, or that other one. That, oh my god, that other one is a nightmare. Lennon and Arbiter. Oh my god, that card is terrible. It's worded so terribly, especially online. So like if I play like this spell or something, it'll just fizzle. I have to pay the 2 mana outright for it straight up. For the ability to ignore the ability, and then you play the spell. You can't play the spell and then like pay the 2 mana in addition to it. It's worded so weirdly. I mean, it's not like Magic Online screwed up or anything, but that card just sucks. Taking damage from the Courser and the Mystic. Boop, 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 boop. I'm glad you're catching on, Scientist. I'm glad you're catching on. This is a super linear deck. Usually I'm not worried about what my opponent is doing unless they're like bringing 30 damage at me on turn 4. And even then I'm like, okay, whatever. So Path to Exile was definitely in their deck. Cool. Haven Mind Sensor, eh? Okay, that's fine. I've already got 5 of the 7 lands out of my deck. I'm not, like, completely worried about it. I'm actually totally going to attack with the Elf, because if they block, word. Or as anybody that knows Spanish would say, palabra. Stony Silence. Look at you, you innovative jerk. We're going to block. And we're going to sacrifice and find a forest and 4 cards. Oh, okay. Guess not. That's fine. I mean, it was going to die anyway, so you might as well go for it. Another Corsair Crew fix, because they definitely want to get that Stony Silence. They're not going to cast Collected Company there. This is cool. Recross the Paths actually gets around Avid Mind Sensor. I dig it. I just hope that I keep winning the clashes here, because then eventually I can just stack my deck and win. Because that's how you win, baby. Oh, they won the clash. Okay. Well, I got 6 lands out. Okay, well, we'll put that on the bottom. Damn. I was hoping to win the clash 1 time. Or no, 2 times. If I could have won the clash 2 times, I could have stacked my deck. Or no, if I had won the clash 1 time right there and then done it again, yeah, I would have had to win it twice, yeah. Yep. And then cast it for the 3rd time, and then I would have been able to win. That card is so stupid. And I actually would have been able to, if I had gotten it there, I would have been able to cast it again, get the 7th land, and use Haze of Pollen to prevent all this damage. Which I'm actually going to do right now. I'd rather draw a card, but Stony Silence, huh? That's fine. Naturally just rip Charbelcher right after Stony Silence. Naturally rip Charbelcher there. That's okay. Hopefully we get Nature's Claim next. And I can just like Nature's Claim and play Charbelcher and crush. Well, there's our 7th land. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Fucking Avon Mind Sensor got us there. Take 7, go to 8. And an ooze. This time, ooze will probably win them the game. Not by itself, but, you know, that's how it happens. So, Ancient Stirrings for nothing. As usual. Take... let's see. So, I got all 7 of my lands out. Okay, well, we'll try it. If I get lucky and draw, whatever it is, Nature's Claim or Fracturing Gust. I don't think I put Gust in there. That's right. I put the claims in. And we might actually get it. Because all we need are the actual 3 lands to activate and then the 1 to destroy the Stone of Silence with. So I'm going to block this ooze. I think that's the best one to do. Take 7, go to 1. And get lucky. Oh, you Rex-aging sumbitch. Oh, you Rex-aging sumbitch. Oh, man. This is going to feel even worse if I rip the Nature's Claim now. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually kind of happy I didn't draw the Nature's Claim. I would have been so upset. Oh, man. Rex Age. God. More like Get Wrecked Sage. Alright. Damn. Alright, well, I'm on the play this time, so... this deck is so crazy. I love it. I love this deck. So... I'm actually going to bring out the 1 map and bring in 1 Gust, just in case. I mean, you know, if they have Stony Silence and I don't have my stuff out, it might work. I mean, you know, screw it. Let's see what happens. Like, overall, it might be better to just have 4 claims in the sideboard instead of just splitting these 2. Because, you know, of course, I would love to just bring in 4 claims right now. Well, can't do anything here. Wish I had a Chancellor. This sucks. That was a great hand. Okay, this is pretty solid. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. To the point where I'm gonna hold off and not play anything this turn because Charbelcher's on top. And mainly also because I have other 1-drop spells, so I can definitely like get further ahead and get more lands out. Thank you folks for joining me very much. I'm not really sure exactly how many people are in here right now. I know at least a couple, and just want to tell you I'm very thankful for y'all coming in and joining me. I'm only going to be playing this 1 league tonight. I usually only play 1 or 2 leagues a night if I am streaming. And we're going to just have a little fun and then let y'all have some other fun outside of Magic Online. You don't need to be cooped up inside watching Twitch all night and every day and whatnot. But hey, if you want to, you can. I'm not fighting you. I'm just saying. Just saying. So we're going to drop this Elder here. And a Stirrings, hope to get a land? Nope, didn't get anything. Damn. Oh well. So we've already beaten them once this match. Pretty excited. If I can win this one, this will be pretty awesome. Ah, there's the Ghost Quarter we don't need to see. No. Damn it. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, I hate Ghost Quarter so much. At least in this deck. What are they doing? Collected company in response to me getting a land. Ugh, this is so tacky. Like, this literally does nothing. Unless, I guess if they get Mind Sensor. Never mind. Yeah, if they get Mind Sensor, that's cool. If they landed it, you're lucky. That's so awesome. Alright, Tireless Tracker and Courser. Okay, so that was actually a better play than I thought it was. I thought they were just doing that to piss me off, and no, they weren't. They were just trying to get a with Mind Sensor. It was a pretty innocent play. It's okay. Because they would have stopped me searching twice over there. That would have been really good. It was still really good. Alright, gonna just hope they don't have any artifact hate. I mean, it's not like a guaranteed win by any means at this point, but they could be in a lot of trouble. See, I've already got, what, 4 or 5 lands out of the deck? Yeah, because they've already killed one of them. That's pretty awesome. I've only got 2 lands left to hit out of 47 cards. I'll take it. Another collected company. Ooh, they only got 1 creature on that one. Attacking me for, what, 7? Go to 13? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I can't activate it and search. This is so iffy. I mean, I could guarantee a win next turn by playing Pilgrimage here. But that's only if they don't have some kind of artifact hate for Charbelcher. Well, this is something to think about. Well, Ghost Quarter will pop one of the lands, so I'm still going to have 3. And if I search with Pilgrimage, I'll have 4 and 1 in my hand. I'll be playing that, so I'll have 5 either way. It's just, do I care, and am I feeling lucky? Do you feel lucky, punk? Do ya? I'm gonna make your day, buddy. I'm gonna make your day. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Bye-bye. Oh boy, that was lucky as hell. Oh boy, got him to -2 there. Jeez. So, Goblin Charbelcher, 2-2. I'll take it. Oh, this deck is so much fun. I don't know if I've told y'all yet, but this deck is a lot of fun. Alright. Our next victim. What are they playing? Mountain. I'm just going to play an Arbor Elf here. See if they bolt it. Straight up just a lightning rod. Yeah. Sweet bolt. What is this garbage? Red, blue. Oh, this is going to be that stupid Wizards deck, isn't it? It's not stupid. It's actually awesome. Just going to play Vigil and Ancient Stirrings. And then next turn, Pilgrimage will get 3 forests. Hopefully. They'll counter this, probably. Oh, really? Okay. I already got one Wurmcoil. I think that's enough right now. So I'm going to get the rest of the lands out of the deck next turn if I get Pilgrimage through. But I'm feeling more and more like this isn't going to work. They'll counter this. If they don't counter this, I'll be kind of surprised. But maybe they're just going to counter the payoff. I don't know. So, what is this? Jeskai control again? Spell Queller. Okay. I'm going to dismember that next turn. I'm going to cast my Pilgrimage for free. For free. Field of Ruin. That does nothing. Oh boy. We like Sakura Tribe Elder. Oh yes. Yes we do. Gonna move right along here, and if they cast some spells during my end step, that's great. Do something. Think twice. Oh, electrolyze. To my face. So, I'm gonna get that for show. Can I cast this during my end step? I don't think so. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I thought maybe since it was a sorcery that you could only cast it. Oh, man. Now you done messed up, kid. Now you done messed up, kid. They're gonna be like, oh lord, I'm not gonna play anything. What is this guy doing? I'm gonna counterspell whatever they play. I'm gonna counter whatever they play because they don't even know. And that's fine. I mean, they'll counter the worm. I don't really care about that. But, I mean, that'd be really funny if I draw the Charbelcher right after this. Whoop. Big, huge threat. What are you going to do about it? You going to counter it? No way! They countered it! You're kidding me. About time for you to play something now. You're not going to play anything? Just Serum Visions. Okay. That's fine. Hey now, I have to go online. What are you doing? Where are you going? What's going on? Don't boot me in the last match. Oh, damn. Okay. I get threatened sometimes. It starts moving real slow and screwing up, and that's when you know it's about time to restart. Can we get lucky here and draw Charbelcher? No. Got Wurmcoil, though. Another Wurmcoil. Let me guess. Let me guess. You have Cryptic Command. Oh boy, another Cryptic Command. And guess what? Next turn they can play something, and they can just play Snapcaster and Cryptic at next turn. Who wants to buy a ticket to that show? Alright, here we go. Firing it up. Fog. Got fogged. I'm going to win the Sakura Charbelcher. 13 clock turn, man. You're 13 turn clock, sorry. 13 turn clock. You're dead. You're dead. Snapcaster, huh? Okay. For Electrolyze. Yep. Yep. So this is literally just the first match that we had, pretty much. Jeskai control. It's just that it's turn 7, and usually if it goes, past turn 5 or whatever, this deck just wins. I mean, they may not. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely way behind at this point. Because they get to untap 2 lands, now they have possibility of 2 Cryptic. Wait, they only untap 1 land there? No. Oh, it's the end step. That's right, yeah. So now they're going to have 5 mana available, and just all the stuff. They can't Snapcaster Cryptic next turn, but if they have another counterspell for my possible Goblin Charbelcher, then, that's a problem. Charbelcher! I can actually go search for a worm. I'll do it. I'll do it, too. I'll do it. Oh my god, a 3rd Cryptic is in your hand? Are they just realizing that they can't Snapcaster Cryptic? Oh, they're logic nodding. Okay. That's fine. I can't pay 2 for it. You know that. I gotta attack a Teferi, because Teferi actually is pretty much one of their win conditions. It's like attacking with Snapcaster and Teferi, and then all the burn spells. That's pretty much all they've got. Another Traverse. Okay. 4th and final worm. Here we go. It made it onto the field. No way. It's totally going to get Path to Exiled, but that's okay. Vendilion Click gets you the win, buddy. You got it. You got it. Alright. Leylines will be very useful here. Gaia's Revenge will be very useful. And I guess Claims will probably be pretty good too. So all the fog effects will come out. The Dismember effects will come out. And I'll take out 2 Wurmcoils. Kind of need a lot of threats. Yep, that'll work. I mean, it worked last time. I think I took out the Wurmcoils straight up and kept the dismembers in there. But that was a little bit different deck, I think. This is getting us pretty hard here. Okay, well I got Leyline, but no Chancellors, no Forests. I gotta ship it. Wow, got all 3 here. Wow. Got real lucky. When you put Leyline in this deck, you're really asking for a lot. You're asking for a Chancellor and or land and a Leyline. So, that was huge. And to get Sprawl all on top of that. Whew. Pretty much play out my whole hand here. Alright then. That was pretty good. That was a good turn 1, huh? Yeah, decent turn 1. I'll take it. Alright, let's get some Nissa's Pilgrimage and a Goblin Charbelcher, and we will be in business. Or Arbor Elf, that works too. And get a turn 3 not Charbelcher, Chancellor out. That's nothing to sneeze at. Considering this elf doesn't get hit by Path to Exile or some stupid burn spell, which it's totally going to get hit right now. Yeah. Oh, man. It's like, who did I think I was playing against? Something that didn't have a bunch of Path to Exiles and burn spells? Sorry. Sorry. Got another Elder, though. That's, I mean, you know, can't complain too much about it. Okay, I got 3 lands out of my deck. Oh no, I forgot to pick white. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, totally forgot to pick white. Oh man, forward. Ah. I even talked about that on stream too. Not a good thing. And they'll make me ship one of these cards, I would think. Oh, okay. Oh, they did it to themselves. Okay, that's cool. Well, I'm on a clock for sure with Click. I mean, I can play Chancellor eventually, but not right now. Arbor Elf may give us another chance, but the fact that we have Leyline out, you know, shows that, you know, all of their bolts are going to be focused toward creatures that I have, so they're going to have lots of removal for it. Look at that, Snap Bolt. Cool. Take 5. Going to 12. Yeah, I mean, I could lose this match very easily. This deck seems to be built very differently than the first one that we played against. Either that, or they just didn't. They were so blindsided and or tilted that they just didn't know what they were playing against and just lost that way. But this deck has gotten, you know, consistent turn 5 Teferi out, gotten clicks out, 2 Snapcasters, a bunch of burn spells. You know, can't really do much about this. That's why this deck is not competitive. It's while it's super fun to play, you know, it's as fun to play as it is competitive, or as it is not competitive. Yeah, let's say that's saying correctly. This deck is as fun to play as it is not competitive. Very much so. Maybe I should have cracked this for a land first, but I don't know how much that would have helped. Because, I don't know, like, what's on top of my deck. I'm just kind of taking a guess. And a gander. Probably dead here. I mean, I'm going to 2. And if I had 7 mana, yeah, but, they're going to counter whatever I play, so... Hey, it's been fun. I'm probably going to bring this back later. This was a hell of a fun league. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to get out of here for tonight. Hope y'all have a good rest of your Saturday night. I will be back with Merfolk, in the future. I just figured this could be like a strange Saturday, or I was trying to get online last night and make it like a Freaky Friday or something. Hey, I can come up with any word for any day of the week to make it sound crazy. So, don't you worry about that, y'all. But thank y'all very much for joining me again. I am at Moontime Dweller on Twitch and on YouTube, and I'm at Ford the Fish on Twitter. And you're welcome to follow me anywhere that you see Moontime Dweller or my name, my face, whatever. I will see y'all later. Thank you.